So this is the class one actually, it's not even demo. Okay, directly I'm starting. So if you have any doubts, you can stop me at any point of time. Okay. So today's topic here is order to cash cycle. And in the short form, we'll call it as an O2C cycle it is. So your syllabus, the primary topics are these only, that's why I'm straight away focusing. Okay. And fundamentals, everything I'll cover parallelly only here. Okay. So now, right now we are going to work with the Oracle applications to identify the version of this Oracle apps. Like there is a software here. So software here is stored. Okay, the stored we have to log in here. To connect with the database, you can log in with the stored here. In the office, like every software will be installed by the DBS. Like if they are busy, then you have to install on your own. Right now, no need to install. So it is connected to one user here. There is a user. This is the application user, and VIS is the vision instance. It is. You have this. Like you can log in here. There is a table, FND, product, groups. It is. So this is the table we have to query here. So you'll be able to see the version here. This is the 12.20 version. But we have other versions as well in the industry. But there are some latest versions are there. Version history, if you want, you can just go through it. Okay, here is the place. Oracle application software is introduced in 1980s, 87 and all. But right now, the version is just identify R12 dot something 2 dot 11 also available here. Let's see that 10 year. You can see this is the one here. See, there is a version. This is a version of application 12 to 10 it is. If you want to identify like this also, you can see what is the latest version of Oracle Apps R12. So this is the most latest. On 4th November 2021 they have released. There are no much differences between the version to version. Like slight differences will be there that you can identify in the Google. But right now, your version here is this one here, 12. Okay. To identify the backend, $V version. So these are all fixed tables. To identify the front-end application, you can use this table. To identify the back-end version, you can use this $V version. You can see here. This is the version of database. Oracle database version is 12 CTs. Okay, so there are other versions also there in the industry, like 18C, 19, 21, like that. But these are all inbuilt actually. They've already prepared the software, front end and back end. It's combined one it is. Okay. To identify the version, these are all the two things I have used. One is to check with the front end application. In other words, we got a UI also. UI means it is user interface. User interface is built based on two things it is. One is Oracle Forms. Another one is Oracle Application Framework. It is Oracle Application Framework. Okay. So in short form, we'll call it OAF. Okay. For this, little core Java is required. If you want to work with this OAF framework, core Java is needed. And Oracle Forms is like just SQL PLSQL is enough. Like to work with the Oracle Forms, there is a builder here. Oracle Form Builder somewhere you can check. This is a builder. Form Builder. If you want to develop on your own from scratch, then you must know all this. Then I'll show you form how it will look like. There is a default username password provided, that is an operations and welcome, but you must create new username password. Usually DBS will create in the organization, but here we have to create. So this is the OA framework page. It is. 2 minutes. I'm just checking the audio device. Okay, so we are talking about here application framework related pages. So if a page is having URL here, see, if you look at here, there is a URL. Okay, this is called as a URL, right here. Any URL, whatever. If this is having, then that is called as an OA framework page it is. So this is called as a user interface. User interface means like wherever the user will see and wherever they will enter the data, that is called as a user interface, UI. Okay. Right now, UI is here is what it is. Oracle application framework. So this is a application framework related pages, we can say. But another one is also there, that is the second one here is Oracle Forms. So Oracle Forms, you can see. Go to home page here to see all the module related responsibilities. Click on home page. Or go back a little. So these are all responsibilities. Like let's say I'm opening this. Click on. Sometimes will take time. I'll open again this Internet Explorer. Operations and welcome. These are all the responsibilities. We'll wait 1 more minute because it has to open. It's not allowing. Like, have you taken this username? Like, Sayava, do you have username? Any other? No one is taken. Yeah, give me that. Over. Okay. Password. CONSOLE. Yeah, please tell me. Okay. Huh? Are you? Okay. I'm facing some problem with my user. It has to open like this very quickly. See? Like this, it has to open. Okay. Now, anyway, we are talking about here order to cash cycle. It is cycle means steps. There are some steps involved. Okay. The first thing is here, like we have typed a program here, that is a statement here, that is defending product groups. You have to remember these tables. Another one is v dollar version, and I showed you UI, that is an user interface, correct? User interface they built based on two things. One is Oracle Forms, another one is OAF. Full form is Oracle Application Framework. It's a tool. It is. If you want, I can show you here. Oracle Application Framework is based on Java developers. See here. This is the one. It's an inbuilt tool already, so it seems it is not properly installed. That's okay. But this is the J developer. It is. That I told you here. And the next one here is Oracle Forms. So Oracle Forms is like whatever you open see here. Like let's say this is the form. The appearance is different here, correct? If you want to know the form name and all, you can go to About Oracle Applications. Come down here, you can see here this form application name, form name, and where is this form located in the server, and what was the version of forms here. These are all the information you can see here. So clear about this. I just mentioned only 2 points as of now. One point here is how to identify the version of application as well as database. Are you okay with this? Now, second point here is user interface. Interface is the form of two things. One is Oracle Forms, another one is OAF. So OAF is built based on a tool. That tool is here is JDeveloper. JDev means JDeveloper. It will come later. Right now, it is not opening because it is not properly installed in this user. Now let's come to the point here. Order to cash cycle. So order to cash cycle here is it will involve in all the supplying businesses, like selling businesses, we can say. So let's say there is a company here, ABC Computers. ABC Computers is a small shop or company, we can say. So for this company, like some employees are joined. Let's say 10 employees joined here. 10 employees. For all the employees, ABC Computers company has to provide the laptops. Right now, they don't have a stock at all. So definitely they need to purchase from someone. Or in this case, let's say they have a stock already and someone is trying to buy the goods from your company here. So in this case, like we have to sell it here. So initially we'll get a sales order. Okay. So sales order from a customer. So from this company, we are getting a order here. Let's say there is a computer manufacturing company, Dell. Okay. From ABC Computers, we got an inquiry to the Dell saying that they would like to buy 10 laptops here. So they need to enter here all the information. That's called as a sales order entry. So what type of the information they will enter? They means here employees. We'll call it the end users of Dell. So end users is a terminology. These are all the employees of Dell company. They will enter into the system that is called as a sales order. So what type of the information they will enter here is, who is the customer first of all? Customer here is ABC Computers. This is a company. So not only company, sometimes person name is also. Person name, organization name, those are all called as a customer. See, I'm just writing here, customer. Customer is ABC Computers and Dell is a company. Okay. So I'm taking example of a Dell, how the business will go at runtime. So right now, we need to enter here is, like, one is customer name, where they are located here, like to whom we need to send the bill here, to which location we need to send a bill of on all the 10 laptops. That's called as a bill to location. To where they need to ship the goods, that's called as a ship to location. And how much quantity you need to sell. What is the UOM stands for here is unit of measurement. How you measure this UOM, like laptops, how you measure liters, kgs, each laptop, how you measure bundles, like that. Now next is price. What is your price, selling price? Like $500, $700, like that. Okay. So these type of information, and where the stock is available, that's called as a warehouse. So this complete information, and one more, who is entering this data? That's called as a sales rep. Who is the responsible person for this selling here? So this is called as a sales order entry. Okay. This is the first step. And who will enter here is end users. You are not the data entry operator. The end users of Dell only will enter. But if somewhere they stuck, you need to guide it here. So where they will enter this here is, there is a responsibility, order management, super user, and vision operations is a client. So at this moment, I taken a company here, Dell here. In this case, company name is Vision Operations, and they are located in USA. Okay, so take this. Then order returns, sales orders. This is the first. This is called as a navigation. Like you are going down like this. So if you expand and going to some other place, that's called as a navigation. See, setup, orders, payment terms. Let's say this is called as a navigation. Yes, see, setup is the one step, orders is the next step, payment terms is the next step, like that. This is called as a navigation. So that's why we are in navigator here. Okay. So sales order entry navigation here is, you have to go to order returns and then sales orders. This is a step, right? Order returns and sales orders. Click on this. Now, customer name. So right now, who is the customer here? ABC Computers. You take this ABC Computers and copy over here. If not there here, definitely you have to create it. See, customer ABC Computers not formed. Do you want to create it? Yes, you can create. So while creating, you may need to provide other details like their addresses, their location, their area code, address. See, these are all we have to provide. So these are all unnecessary for you. So that's why what we will do, instead of creating a new customer, I am taking an existing customer from this particular list. See this list, if you see here, there is a 3 dots here, correct? This is called as a LOV here, list of values. This terminology also I am typing here so that you can easily understand. LOV stands for list of values. Okay. So this 3 dots is a LOV. Click on this. And now it is saying here clearly, see, to see all the values, what we have to do? There is a symbol here, correct? Percentile we have to give here, percentile. And whatever the customer is there here, you can select. It's up to you. So right now I'm selecting here. There is a AT&T universal card. This just I'm taking this. If you want, you can go with this. It's up to you. Any. So you are flexible to choose any customer here. So I'm selecting AT&T. The moment you select a customer, it is showing here all the details like customer number, who is the point of contact from a customer, to where we have to deliver the laptops, to where we need to send a bill here. Sometimes it will be same, sometimes it will be different also. Okay. And sales representative. I don't remember the name, so just randomly I have selected. Save. The moment you click on save, it will give you a number. So if you want, again I'll show you for another sales order. So it's very easy. Creating is very easy. See, the moment you click on save, see, observe here, right? Then not only saving, if you click on line items also, it will generate one order number. That's another method. See, AT&T. Sorry, if it's not able to identify, then it will give an error. If I click on this, see, it has generated. They have written a trigger on top of this. So whenever you move from order information tab, these are all tabs. Two tabs are there here. But here there are many tabs, correct? These are all called as a tabs. So right now, the moment you go to line items, it will generate one order number automatically. Yes. Now go to line items. Which item you are selling? Let's say you are selling now a laptop, correct? So take this laptop here. Laptop. And how much quantity you are selling? 20 quantity. And what is your price here? 50,000 each. Save. This is the way you can create a sales order. Okay. The first step is here is what it is? Sales order entry. So what type of the information you have entered? These are all. So I'll show you. First is customer name, where it is. Customer name. If you look at here, this is the customer name. Customer name, number, and point of contact. Okay, these are all the three fields we have entered. Other than that, what are the other things? Bill to. What is bill to location? We'll send the invoice. That's a bill, we can say. And ship to location means we will deliver the goods physically. That's called a ship to location. Okay. So ship to is the go down and bill to is a small office, we can say, like that. This is a ship to location, bill to location. Clear about all this? And what else? Quantity. Quantity where we entered in the line level. So this is where we entered quantity. What else here? UOM. UOM stands means how you measure a laptop. Laptop you measure in the form of each. See how many UOMs are there here? See, like bag, correct? Then carton. I don't know what is that. Cart. Okay. Now case. Then each reel, reams, like that. These are all the different UOMs. Liters also you can see somewhere. Pack also like that. But right now it is only each. Each laptop is $50,000. Like that they will measure. That's called as a UOM. Okay. Price you have seen here. Unit price, correct? If you want, you can modify also. It's up to you. Please follow your currency formatting when entering a manual adjustment. These are all called as a pop-up messages. We'll call it as AOL messages. You will come to know how where we'll define a messages. The format is just instead of 5, I'm giving 4. Let's see. This format is wrong. No, it's okay. See, we modified the price here.
Let's say if you want to set up a default price, the moment you select a laptop, it has to come up 500, let's say. So for this, what you have to do, we need to add in the menu here. So that menu is called as a price list. So for this one, responsibility is required. So price list name is corporate. So let's say I am going to a responsibility, separate responsibility, Oracle pricing manager global, then price list setup it is. So your price list name, what it is, corporate. See, if you want to get the data from this form, we have to press F11 here and then enter the name, and then at the bottom you can see here. Okay, at the bottom what it is saying here, can you read this? Press Control F11 to execute. Here is a place we can add your item. So item number, product value, sorry, your item number. The price right now it's already, let's say I would like to enter 500 or 5,500, whatever, save. So you may get issue like this. Can you read all this? The effective dates for a price list line overlap with another line. So that means already someone is added. If you want, we can just query this. F11. For the line level also you can query. Product value is laptop. See, someone is already entered. The price is 50,600. Let's say I would like to make it as a 4,500. Save. It's modified now. Price list is we have modified. Now go back to order management, order returns, and then sales orders. I'm creating another sales orders now. Line item. Your item is what it is, laptop, and then there are many things. Just so can you see here? Price came automatically, correct? So I have another call right now. Okay, I'll just give 20 minutes gap. After that, you come here again. Okay. So till now we have discussed only 2 points. One is how to identify the version of all this front end and back end. The second one is O2C cycle. In a O2C cycle, how to create a sales order. So I'm just giving a little gap, guys. You please come back after 20 minutes, or I'll ping you in the group. Okay. Thank you.